Dude, get you a fucking pedicure. You need it. Bad. Hey everybody, GamerFae here, and today I'm going to be checking out The Letter. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump right in here because that's always the best way to do anything. Okay, yeah, I'm already regretting this decision. I forgot this was a spooky one. Oh, how the hell? Ermengarde. The Ermengarde Mansion. Oh, I need a moment for that. Okay. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde. I'm gonna call them that all now. I don't know if it was supposed to be a serious name, but it's not anymore. Of Luxbourne, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of the Great Plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. I have to. The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, oh, that's always wonderful, the great house was eventually left uninhabited. And that is when it began. I don't want to know what it is. Please don't make me click this. It's loud in my ears, and I'm sitting very close to the screen. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, cries and howls that filled the nights, and it's getting creepier. And hearsays of a mysterious woman roaming the hallowed halls. Yes, hallowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Oh, so I guess I'm going in, right? Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend, and its curse still fall upon the villagers' ears. I really feel like I should sit back and not give myself a heart attack. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation, yes, that one, place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. I am not a brave soul. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Good luck. Oh, great, thank you. Why does this sound just like the beginning of fucking Resident Evil or something? This is just the beginning of their worst nightmare. Isabella. Oh, okay, cool. I get to know. Oh, see what's going on.
Hello?
Oh, I thought I could actually decline it. That would've been cool.
Are you there? Where are you?
Oh, I forgot this was voice acted. Oh, sweet. A familiar jittery voice comes from the other end.
Oh, hey Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
So far, it's actually very good voice acting, too.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
But, go ahead, check it out, do your thing.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all.
Mm-hmm.
And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything. They're nothing but spirits.
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Yeah, I totally have experienced, paranormal investigations and shit, so, listen to me.
Right. Not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
But this one will end up with one stuffed in a chimney.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
Another one, so, okay, that's happened.
That was one time, Isabella! Loosen up!
It was one
Just
time!
get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Fine, fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Alright. She hangs up before I can respond. Rose, still charming as ever. Oh, yeah, totally.
Who was that?
Ooh, someone new. I look up from my phone to see Rebecca give me a questioning look.
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
Rose? The one you said who trained you for your job back when you started? You're working together again?
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Ansem Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Oh, wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everyone about?
No, the totally charming one on the other side of town. Yes, that one.
Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
As soon as those words left my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all. I honestly thought you'd back out.
Me back out? Never.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it.
Yeah, and being a hooker didn't seem like all that appealing either.
Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus. They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
Probably shouldn't sell yourself as desperate. A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me. Or Ashton. We can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
I keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect once she has that expression.
Becca!
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
Oh, come on, who doesn't love instant noodles? She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me, and instantly I'm reminded why Becca is excellent at her job teaching boisterous teenagers.
Stop eating junk! They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
Fun fact, GamerFae is gonna end up in the hospital. You're not my mom! Here we go again. I eat other things too.
Hey! I eat other things too.
I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best frown I can muster. The same one I would use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week. The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
Okay, you really aren't my mother, you know.
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
And what do you want to bet she's gonna complain about the fact that, you know, all the canned stuff has a lot of sodium and shit? Rebecca's wrinkling her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. I think she even went a little green on the last one. I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know it will only lead to more reprimands from her.
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago? I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year.
Did I already end up in the hospital?
In any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Belle.
She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's just better to let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. But when she turns her attention back to me, there's only warmth in her smile.
What am I going to do with you?
Absolutely nothing. You're gonna let me poison myself. She says this more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly, if I'm looking for an exact word.
I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing. I already told you before. You're always free to reheat food in my fridge.
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me. You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself.
Suit yourself indeed. No, I'd probably do the same thing. I would probably take the instant noodles over someone else's leftovers.
The offer stays on the table, though.
I nod in response, but I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. It's not pride. Rather, I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small, petty things, but Rebecca already feels close to a sister to me. I'd hate to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Rebecca, taking a quick glance at something behind me, probably the clock hanging above the notice board, snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute. We can catch up later. Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet!
She turns to her desk, sloppily sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. I reckon she's working out her lesson plan for next week. Or trying, at least. Her eyes are distant and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever's on the page. Well, as if hearing my thoughts, Rebecca starts coughing heavily, her hand hastily going to her mouth to stifle the sounds. Ah, this is precisely why I followed her here in the first place. For someone who makes a habit out of worrying for other people, Rebecca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
Yes, just chug those antibiotics. I leveled her with a flat look. She's had a cold for a couple of days now, something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. And, despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her physician prescribed to her. Look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you.
Yeah, that's very rude, Isabella.
I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
She offers me a reassuring smile, and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her when she's decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. Pills! Why is every fucking game I play, every goddamn visual novel, there's a pill bottle of some kind, or some mention of pills? She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her I am not letting her have her way.
All right, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
No. There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts her gaze back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Before I could retort, she cast another look at the clock, a sign to finally end the conversation and my short visit. With a wave of goodbye, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. I hail a passing taxi that would take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside, but I didn't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently everyone in Luxborn City knew of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding it. Beep beep! Just the mention of the mansion's name is enough for locals to give you cautious sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only served to boost my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up on the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. Mrs. Flowers. I'm just looking at the shop names now. The Sleepy Sheep Inn. I avert my eyes from the window as soon as the buildings we pass grow less, and we get a glimpse of the countryside. Zarbucks. Now, I'm still looking at all these Briar Realty. Oh, that's where I work, apparently. Right. The Crawl Bar. Sir Antiques. And Library. All these places well, this one's the Sleepy Sheep Inn, at least. But this one's just called Library. A quick glance at my watch told me that we're still a few minutes away from our destination. I'll have to let them know that. Our destination. Might as well get some work done while waiting. Rose did ask me to do some last-minute reviews on the mansion's documents yesterday. I already went through all of them last night, but you never know when things could potentially go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Ooh, a new person. Oh, it's a dude. I think. Looks like a dude. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again. Decline. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and my shoulder. It's probably just Rose again anyway.
Rose?
Guess again.
Ooh, I like his voice. That voice. See? I told you I liked it.
Ash.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Oh, I thought he was going on a date with me. I liked his voice, damn it.
Yeah, you know the indie movie he's been working on for months? The premiere's going on tonight at a film fest, and he's really excited to watch it with us. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
What an inconvenient asshole. See, Ash is clearly the better man.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool, I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Okay, so it is Ermengarde. Alright. I guess I should probably stop making fun of it, but it really did look like it was intentionally Ermengarde.
Ermengarde Mansion?
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up!
I really like the scripting, too, so far. It does sound really natural, like the conversations actually flow really well, too. Ash chuckles from the other end, and I can't help but roll my eyes at him.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Whatever. Bye.
Stupid Ashhole. I love that. Oh, that's great. Always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough. It takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion. Oh, and that really loud wind. Ugh. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside, beautifully situated in the middle of a vast open field, with several lush green trees dotting the immediate vicinity, and converging in a small that wind! In a small woodlands nearby. If I have the money, if I had the money. Anyway, done critiquing, sorry. Grammar Nazi and all. If I had the money, I'd happily buy and live in a place like this. Yet, despite all that, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and only the rustling of the leaves, and the wind, could be heard, as the occasional breeze passes. While Anselm Village is just a few miles away, everybody keeps their distance on purpose out of fear, perhaps horrified at the thought of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow, it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it had any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place is going to be at night.
Are you planning to go inside that place, Missy?
Oh my god, they even voiced the taxi driver. That's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying this so far. The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal hum and a return of my nod. Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slap myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I've paid, but there's a hesitant expression on his face as if there's something he hasn't said yet.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in that house doesn't want to either. I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it?
You never know.
He drives off after, but what he said left a foreboding feeling in my gut. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I make my approach toward the house. I should have expected the conversation to take that turn, but I'm already here and backing out is completely out of the question now. It isn't like I have any choice in the matter anyway. If I want to get that bonus and commission one way or another, I've got to sell this property. The door's ajar when I get to it, however, and my own copy of the keys dangle in my hand, now useless. Rose must have left it open when she arrived earlier. That's weird. We might be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. Entering, what greets me inside leaves me gaping. They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook, cranny, and crevice, and made it spick and span, all for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. Okay, for a second I actually looked... Well, I know that the light up there is moving. It looked like the light source, like, on the stairs is moving. I can't tell if it is or not. Oh, it kind of... Yeah, the glow is changing. That's pretty cool. Oh, this art is really nice, too. I'm just, like, talking this game up. You guys are welcome! Aside from a couple small, rating errors I pointed out. Sorry. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever, and as though it's going to eat you alive. See, look, my reading sucks too. If you ask me, they should just listen to what other people are telling them and leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left in peace, never to be disturbed ever again.
Rose?
Her talking almost scared me because it was so quiet. I call out.
Rose, I'm here. Where are you?
Probably dead. My voice echoes softly through the halls. Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll hear me despite the deafening silence. They pointed it out, too. She could be all the way on the other side of the mansion for all I know. I reach for my phone and dial her number, but...
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
What do you mean, has not been recognized? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she was eaten by the house, right? Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away. Right? Right? No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She probably wandered off deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping to connect this time.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
It sounds so formal. But to no avail. Oh boy, I have a very bad feeling about this.
Rose? If you can hear me, please come out. Come on, Rose! This isn't funny! You know this place gives me the creeps.
No answer. This isn't gonna work. The place is big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing on deeper into the mansion. That sound. Why that sound? Taking a couple steps forward, I notice something move by the hallway above the grand staircase.
What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you? Not funny! I'm leaving you if you don't come out! Not coming out, huh? Fine, I'm going.
Okay, that is a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. Growing desperate, I make another attempt to reach her phone. Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord. Dots. Ellipses. Yes, finally, it came through.
Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you?
Oh, great. She doesn't respond. There's also heavy static coming from her side. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I can get an answer from her.
Rose, come on. Where are you?
A few moments pass until the static eventually starts to settle.
I'm sick.
That was creepy and didn't sound like that much like her at all.
What? The attic? Why?
And notice how the fucking, static completely stopped too. Oh, I didn't notice, the counter is actually working on the phone too. That's cool. Ah. Crap, I got cut off. Man, do I really need to go there? With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal there. No wonder I couldn't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all the places she could be, she had to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place? Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being in this place. I make my way carefully up the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact I chose real estate when I could have picked a career that didn't involve strange abandoned houses. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me. I already am disliking this. Ugh, loudness. It branches out to the two major wings of the mansion, the east wing and the west wing. There are two attics here, one on each. But the east side has been converted to a storage room of sorts, and somehow, I find it least likely for Rose to wander there by herself. Besides, she never did like going into stuffy rooms. So I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hall opens to a small room. Inside is another set of steps leading to the second attic. Unlike the grand staircase, though, the stairs to the attic are deep, steep, and are made of rocks. If I'm not too careful, I could easily stumble and fall. Thank God it's still daytime. With how old the place is, there are no light fixtures to illuminate the narrow passage, and I would need a flashlight to make my way up. I sense some foreshadowing in here that, like, I'm gonna get, like, locked in here, it's gonna be dark, and shit's gonna be going down. Why they didn't bother to add one here when they renovated escapes me. Sheesh, they did it with the rest of the house. A small bedroom welcomes me upon reaching the top. It looks exactly as it had been since the last time I was here, full of dust, worn out, and faded by time. What the hell was that? How am I not, like, my character not already freaking out by this? Odd, I thought they cleaned everything. Did the crew miss this room? Ugh. Cleanliness is the last of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No, it couldn't have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. And I'm sure she said she was here in the attic. Maybe this is just a prank. Or maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her. Thoughts running away from myself. Ugh, shut up, brain, you are not helping. Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where is she? Jesus. What the hell is that? I'm wondering the same thing. ... ellipses. That's it, I can't do this anymore, I'm leaving. We must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea right from the very start. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. I've always strived to be a model employee, but not this time. Nope. I am turning back for the sake of my sanity. Briar Realty can find another agent who's more fucking realistic than me to tour people around this haunted house. Before leaving, I take one last look at the gloomy, odd room, just to check.
Huh? What's this?
My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room, but there's clearly something on the floor. It looks like...
A letter?
Lying on the ground just a couple inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I leaned down and picked it up. Strange, I don't recall seeing this last time I was here. A few days back, me and a few other agents were exploring the mansion to prepare for today. I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and this certainly hadn't been here before. This art is really fucking pretty, I have to say it, though. Someone must have been in this room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I couldn't have missed her, though, could I? There's only one set of stairs to and from the attic. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried it'll fall apart if I do so much as touch it. With great care, I open it, and what I read shook me to my core.
What?
Whoa.
What? Oh my god.
It's turning some, like, fucking corpse party shit or something. Nothing but the words "help me" fills the page, all of it seemingly written with a crimson-shaded pen. Oh, yeah, totally. I just happened to find a pen in the exact shade of crimson blood, you know. Happens all the time. Oh, there you go. Or blood. I gulp. The same phrase just keeps going on and on until... Oh god. Did this thing just fucking turn into a chain letter on me? Just fucking... You will die at midnight if you don't send this right now to 5 people. Or else. I just... Sorry, I need a moment. I can't take that seriously. Oh. Okay. No, I can take it seriously, but it was just funny. Alright.
Send this to 5 people or else. Or else what?
Or else you'll die at midnight. Come on, haven't you gotten chain letters before?
Or else what?
As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the paper and peek into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on a second page. But there's nothing.
No. Oh, please, no.
My hands are trembling as dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder. I need to get out of here. Folding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next has me frozen on this. Oh, I don't wanna. It's made like loud or something too. Oh god! Oh god! Why? Ugh! Dude, get you a fucking pedicure. You need it. Bad. A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds with skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all manner of things one isn't meant to see. Nerves and veins are exposed in a grotesque display. A foot rests at a painfully odd angle, and all the toenails seem to have fallen off, leaving only the decayed remains of infected nail beds in their wake. Bile rises in my throat at the gory sight. It's too much. All of it is too much. I want to make a break for the door, run, scream, throw up, anything. My mind is screaming at me, but my feet won't budge, glued to the floor and completely paralyzed out of terror. Trapped in my own body, the only sign that I'm still alive is the loud beating of my heart as it echoes in my ears, and the tremor that continuously runs through my body. I open my mouth to say something, but the words catch in my throat. I want to cry. I don't know what I should do. Lord, please help me. Oh my god. I literally am just like, I am not a brave soul. Well, God, I don't see that one going well. Why would I do that? Oh fuck, there are quick time events. Oh god, no. I'm just gonna do this because I'm a pussy. I shut my eyes tight, muttering fervent prayers under my breath.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Prayers taught to me as a child by my mama and my papa slip out endlessly through my teeth. Because God, oh God, if you have to listen to any of my prayers, please listen to this one. And if God doesn't listen, at least I won't see the thing that kills me. A cold comfort. Dots. I wait. Dots. And I wait some more. I was gonna say more dots, but there weren't more dots. But when nothing happens, I dare to take a peek only to find that the ghost, the thing, whatever it is, it's gone. Relief washes over me as I shakily get up to my feet and back away towards the door. Wrenching it open, I slip out without a second thought and make a run for it, down the stairs and on to the hallway. I take a look back to make sure it isn't behind me. Any other person might have stopped, dismissed it as a trick of the light or an overactive imagination, but I am not taking my chances. I am not giving that thing another chance to catch me off guard. I don't think I'll ever feel safe until I get out of here. Whatever that is, every warning bell... This sounds like a really sick beat, actually. Whatever that is, every warning bells in my mind are telling me that it's going to jump out at any moment and get me while I'm still in this place.
I told them! I freaking told them! Oh man, oh man, oh man!
That's very talented that you can, like, breathe and pant like that while talking. Racing down the stairs, a breathy laugh escapes me and... My shoe slips and I find myself falling. Till my back hits the ground and pain racks my body. Oh, God. My head grows fuzzy and my vision dims as I fight to stay awake.
No. Go away.
The last thing I see are those feet before all I know is darkness. Oh, shit! Oh, man, that was the entirety of the demo. Oh, fuck. Damn! Oh, I need to get this when it comes out. That was really good. Oh, there's a survey. Oh, cool. I will definitely be taking that. Special wallpaper. Hell yeah. Okay, there are some people over here that I don't think I know yet. The Ash dude? He's got a gun. Ooh, I told you I liked him. That was really fucking good, and I'm kind of sad this is only a demo. But the full version of the game will be coming out on July 24th, so I will leave a link in the description to their Steam. If this looks like something you'd enjoy, be sure to head on over and grab it when it comes out. Or at least, you know, give it some fucking love, give it some support. This thing was really cool. And I actually also just found out that one of my friends is going to be voice acting in it, which is really freaking cool. So that's just another reason for me to grab it. So this will definitely make a a return on the channel once I get the full game, so don't worry about that. But in the meantime, if you liked this video, be sure to leave it a thumbs up. If you got something to say, throw it down in the comments. And if you want to keep up to date with my new videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, and until next time, later!